What's up YouTube? Ricky back. We're finally doing the review on the Titan Lat Fitness pull down that I promised. It was a while ago. I'm gonna be honest, it took me a while to get to it. Don't really have a good reason other than I didn't want to make a YouTube video, but I've had a change of heart as of late, and now we're finally So just to get it out of the way, I love the Titan Fitness lat pull down. I think it's a great buy for anybody that has the resources and the space for one. I don't have a lot of space, so I'm assuming you probably have enough space. I'm in an 18.5 by 10.5 foot single car garage, so most garage gyms are going to be able to fit one of these unless you're using your garage for garage things like parking a car. But for most people, I would definitely recommend it. Like I said, I think it's a great purchase, and I'm going to tell you why. So the first thing that I really like about the lat pull down is it's pin loaded. So that means you're not going to have to carry your plates over to put them on the rack. A lot of the cheaper options are going to be plate loaded, which means you load them with plates. That's how you get resistance. On this guy, you're just pulling the pin, dropping it wherever you want. It has a decently heavy stack. It goes up to 300 pounds. Maybe I'm just not strong enough yet, but I'm not using the 300 pound, not using all that, but I use a decent amount of it, so it's nice having that heavy stack on there. It literally gives you some room to grow. So that's a huge plus. It also has band pegs, just in case the 300 pounds isn't enough, or if you want more of the resistance at the bottom of your pull or the bottom of your push down. So that's a nice option to have. I would assume you'd be able to put some type of attachments through here. It has the 5/8 holes, and I believe this post is, well, I was gonna say the post is 3x3. I'm pretty sure the post is 3x3. Hopefully I'll put that in the comments to make sure, but 5/8 holes. So you should, I would think, be able to use some of the other Titan stuff on it. Not really sure what you would put on there, but if nothing else, it kind of matches the aesthetic of some of the other gear that I have in here. So one of the nice things about the Titan lat pull down, if you're going to be doing tricep work and you just attach the rope or V-bar or whatever you want to use, if you just attach it up top here and you go to press down, oh, not with that much weight though. Not warmed up at least. You go to push down, you're probably going to hit the top. Obviously that's an issue. It's going to beat up the equipment. You're not going to get a full range of motion, but they send one of these. It's just a little chain and it comes with a carabiner. What you can do with that is you'll be able to extend the carabiner that you're hooking to. So this is going to drop the whole thing down. So it's going to give you an extra 6 to 7 inches on the range of motion. 6 to 7 inches can be a pretty huge deal. So now when you're pressing down, you've got no issues. That can also work, obviously you can clip it on a different link if you need to adjust the height on the lat pull down or for the seated row. It's going to give you a little bit more depth. So sometimes Titan gets a bad rap for the fit and finish. A lot of that has been cleared up lately, which is impressive since they've had such a higher production volume with COVID and everything that's going on in the world right now. I think the fit and finish on this is great. I have no complaints about the fit and finish at all. This isn't a problem with the finish. That is somebody's chalky hand that got on there. But overall build quality, the pulleys, the cable itself, the apparatus or the structure itself, it's solid. The only thing that's rattling, so to speak, is the rods. And that's just the way they're put in there. That's not a big deal. Overall, really impressed with the build quality. I haven't used it a ton, to be clear. I just came off a powerlifting prep, wasn't doing a whole lot of pull downs, so I can't really talk about the durability of the pads, especially, and how long they're gonna last. But they feel like they're a relatively high quality So I'm expecting them to last for at least a decent while. I'm sure you could get them refinished down the road, but so far they're holding up. So the last thing to cover is the price. So I got it for $1,150. I happened to catch it while it was in stock. They were in and out quite a bit. I've heard that they used to be cheaper than that, maybe around the $800 to $900 range, or that could have been on a sale, but even if they have upped their prices some with everything that's going on, I think that's still very reasonable for a lat pull down that has a pin loaded apparatus and it goes up to 300 pounds. Sure, there's some cheaper options out there that are plate loaded. Either they mount to the wall, or they're a standalone system like this, or they go into the back of the rack like the Rep Fitness one. I think that's still about $450, and then you have to consider putting the plates on. Maybe you need more plates, you gotta buy those. Whereas this comes with the weight already, super easy to do drop sets, it's very smooth, but it's also a lot cheaper than some alternatives that are pin loaded. Rogues is, I wanna say 25 to 3,000, and it's pretty much the same thing. As far as the design goes, obviously Titan Fitness sometimes just mimics Rogue. I haven't actually used a Rogue Fitness one. I can't imagine that it would be 2 to 3 times better than this, at least not for how much I use the lat pull down. So I would 100% totally recommend it if you do have the budget and the space. Before you go, as every YouTuber says, I think you actually have to say it to be a YouTuber. I'm not sure on that, but if you like the video, hit the like button, the little thumbs up, hit subscribe, turn on the bell, notifications, check out the description, see if there's anything cool in there. Not sure if there will be, but who knows, there could be. I will occasionally be posting garage gym related content and perhaps, that's probably gonna be about it. Maybe some lifting here and there. I try to be somewhat strong once in a while, still working on that, but garage gym stuff is cool.